Yo, what's going on, guys? Let's go over this crazy day we had. So, what I mentioned yesterday, right? Like terrible PA, just a bunch of chop mess. It's Monday, no news. Day before CPI, and then look what happens. You save your mental capital. You save your financial capital, and then you can use it on great trading days like today. Today was absolutely textbook. Great PA. Throughout the entire day. So let's try to make some sense of it. So the first thing I see on the daily chart, daily OB is going to be formed here. And then I think we're headed up towards this 690 level. Kind of completes the hourly buy model that we're making. And then but we have to pay attention to ES though, right? Because ES is going to complete this hourly buy model a lot sooner than NQ is going to. So it's what we need to watch going into tomorrow. YM on the hourly has already taken this high, so it is technically a bearish SMT. But I mean, by this momentum, I think it's pretty safe to say ES is going to be at that 52-57 level either tonight or tomorrow. Could get some kind of dip here on ES down this hourly, and then higher overnight. And then what do you notice? It's not going to be 50%, but what do you see? Hourly order block here lined up with this hourly FVG. So if we do get any kind of pullback, I would be looking for longs overnight in this hourly FVG, and then take those longs up to 52-57. So that's what I'm watching on ES. NQ daily, like I said, it should be drawing up there as well, but you have to watch for that SMT, right? Because NQ is down here, ES is way up here, so you just gotta watch what happens. If ES keeps pushing through, that means, and then NQ keeps showing strength to it, then it just means we're going right back up to these highs. Same thing on NQ though. Let's see where 50% lines up. So 50% lines up just at the low of it. Hourly OB as well also lines up with the hourly fair value gap. So I can see us pulling back into there. If we go to a smaller time frame here as well, you see NQ did leave. There's 5-minute equal lows sitting here, so this could be something that we draw towards overnight. You kind of see we're kind of drawn towards them right now, so this might be like the first target here, like in come Asia. So let's see, really nothing here on the 15-minute chart. It could bring us down and retest this 15-minute OB as well. So just pay attention to those equal lows. They are kind of sketchy down there. So as far as today, the big thing was watching. I said, when we came into this morning, right? I said way down here, I was like, this looks like an hourly buy model, right? We had the curve, and then this was starting to curve up, as well as what happens when you start, when you have a sell model. What's the point of it? It's to come down, sweep liquidity, and then push it up higher. Well, if you also look at where we were bouncing from, remember this daily fair value gap. That's been holding price, for, like I said this morning, 10, 11, 12 days now. And then look, like every time we bounce into it, price goes back higher. So it's also showing us, and then look at the bottom of that buy model. Swept liquidity, tap into the daily fair value gap again, and then higher. Look what happened with CPI this morning. This was CPI data. We came back down for data lows. We tap into that daily FVG. What do you know? Right back up, confirms we're back in this hourly buy model. What do you have here? An hourly FVG formed. Oh, look at that. We get a pullback here at noon, and then look, boom, right back up. So this is all the makings of a market maker buy model. It's just, you see how all the hourly PD rays are just being respected on the way up here. So this morning we took a trade. We'll go over that quick here. Don't want that. Let's get rid of this. So this morning we were watching, and usually we like to look for inverses or OBs or something down here off the lows. Wasn't quite sure because we had those daily equal lows. Wasn't sure if we were just going to 50% up here. So I said to watch this 5-minute, right? Oh boy. Let's go see. Okay, so I said to watch this 5-minute down here. So I said to watch this, right? I said to watch this. This would tell us whether if we rejected here, we're going back down for the lows. But the big thing with this was ES did not. This was data lows. If you go look at ES on the 5-minute with the data lows, ES did not take data lows. So that's your SMT. It's your bullish SMT. It's what it's how we look for reversals. So the big thing I was watching, I said to watch this 5-minute. Why? It's above 50%, and it's the last FVG in this leg. So if we're gonna like go up and reject anywhere, it's gonna be right here, 50% and the last FVG, and then we go back down to the lows. I said if we inverse it, then we're probably looking at some kind of up day, and then you see that's exactly what happened. So as soon as we started to inverse this, we looked for a long position. So we took a long position right here in this 1-minute fair value gap, right? Why did I like this? I liked it because we were starting to push through that 5-minute FVG. We got 50% down, and then so we hit 50%. We got the 1-minute. Our stop would have been a close below here. So we had like a 7-point stop, and then obviously we were aiming for, and then we had these relative equal highs up here, which are always going to be a good draw for a price. So we aimed for those at 340, and then we held a runner, right? So you see that hit perfectly. That was 60 points right there, and then we went for kind of a home run play, and we were looking for this. We were looking for 50% of this larger swing. We were looking for 415, and you see we hit 415 this morning right here at 415. I was at 415 smart. So we hit 415. We entered at 280. We caught 135 points on that play today. So obviously tons of points there, enough to take care of your family for an entire week, if not more. So that was our first play this morning, and then we took a loss going for. We left these equal highs, right? We left these equal highs here. Let's see if I can draw them. We left our equal highs here. And then I forget where we entered. I think we entered here, and then we ended up taking it now. I don't remember the exact play, and then when we came back up, we entered right here. So this was the play. This was the play we took. Obviously, we got the close over, and then we just didn't get any follow through. But if you look at it, if you look at it now in hindsight, you notice we did not hit 50%. Right, like this was 50%. And then it works better when it comes down here. And look again, we did not hit 50%, but this is where it's important to watch both indices, right? If you go look at ES, I also mentioned in TRT today, you've got to watch both. So ES, look, ES did hit 50%. So as long as one of them hits it, the other doesn't. So you see ES hit 50%. And we didn't hit it here, but since ES did, that's your cue that we can then look for longs. We could have entered on this one, but we didn't. We entered up here. As soon as we got to close above here, we entered at, I believe it was like 8. We entered at 18.415 as soon as we started to push above it, and then we aimed for the equal highs up here at 456, 455, and then we exited our positions there. So one big winner on the day, and then like a 40-point winner here, and then like a 20-point loser on the loser today. So that was today in a nutshell. But again, the importance of 50% can never be like taken for granted. Like if you watch it today on how many times we 50%ed down in a back up, it's absolutely incredible. So you can always look for some kind of long setup off of it. Let's see, where's another good example today? So right here was another great one. So this was something I kind of took by myself, but you see here we hit 50%. 1 minute inverse up. We close above. You can buy the retest, and then look, we deliver up to here. So it's 12, 15 points there, but I mean it's still absolutely perfect. Anytime you can get an inverse or an OB off 50%, and you're sure the bias is still bullish, and we're going back up to the highs, you expect it to work. And I also like this because if you look here, we also had 30-second equal highs up here, right? So 30-second equal highs, and we're still bullish because we're in this market maker buy model. So we expect longs to work here, and then you see it delivers up here to the high. So that's NQ and ES today in a nutshell. Hope you guys learned something today. Hope you guys were green today. Had a really good day all around here. So with that, hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.